Well, hey everyone, it's Black Child here. We're doing a quick intermission in Duality World videos because there was something I wanted to talk about quickly that kind of bothered me, and that happened yesterday. So I was on my email, looking up emails and etc. And by the way, thank you to everyone who sends me emails, sends things, books and links and videos like pictures and various things. That's a lot of the time how, not a lot of time, but some of the time how, I end up putting stuff in the videos, etc. But anyway, so I was checking emails and I've seen that I've been sent an email by CBS legal team um, over this Dr. Phil video. So now this is what I'm going to be talking about right now, just because I'm definitely a little upset over it, because they've done so much now to prevent me from releasing this video, from the video being up, even though it's totally under fair use. It's the usage is under fair use dealings, and they're basically telling me like no. So yesterday they sent me an email here in New York. They called me by my government and they said, as you know, CBS, on behalf of Petesky Productions, the rights owner, who is, I'm assuming, the Dr. Phil show, submitted a claim to YouTube in reference to a video entitled Freemason Illuminati Beta Sex Slave on the Dr. Phil show, posted under the username of the Black Child at the following location. We submitted this claim because the video contained unauthorized use of content from the series Dr. Phil, the series. We wanted to reach out to you to clarify some matters. First, the rights owner owns all rights to the series, and due to legal and contractual considerations, are obligated to protect their intellectual property rights and object to any unauthorized copying and distribution on sites such as YouTube. We have reviewed your appeal and the video at issue. Unfortunately, we must disagree with the statement that your posting qualifies as fair use. Please note that using copyrighted material without authorization from the copyright owner constitutes, among other things, copyright infringement and can also result in the termination of your YouTube account. So now threatening, putting subliminal threats in there. And then they go, so we do understand that you want to maintain your YouTube account in good standing, equaling money, and would like to avoid any penalties that may have resulted from our claim. To avoid further action, we propose that you agree to withdraw your appeal and delete the video. If you agree with this proposal, please withdraw your appeal, delete the video, and send us an email confirmation by no later than May 3rd, 2017. We look forward to your response. Sincerely, your CBS Legal Online Enforcement. So they're basically mad that I had this video up of the Dr. Phil show, which, here's my issue with this whole thing, which is why I'm doing this thing now, is that, if you all didn't want this thing to be a whole controversy online, and, you don't want people talking about it, first of all, you shouldn't have even done the show, number one, to do this whole charade with this woman, and have all these unanswered questions. And then when people want to ask questions about it, now you want to shut me down and then threaten me, give me a subliminal threat, like, well, you better do what we say, or we just, make sure you get taken down, or whatever it is, whatever threats that they're doing. And again, we still have no, they never did a follow-up. We don't know what happened with this woman. And that's why it's such a controversy, and it's like they don't even want to address it. Instead, they would rather me do a video about Catch Me Outside Girl, about how this girl is, wilding out, and she's getting deals and things, which, by the way, is really pathetic how they poured this girl out. It's sad, really, because the mother doesn't care. The mother's basically throwing her to the wolves, for Louis Vuitton bags and things. And then now they said the father is saying he wants custody. I'm like, but it sounds like this man hasn't been in this girl's life for the majority of her life, and now she starts making a check. Now he wants to, be the dad now. So anyway, and when it comes to this girl, she's only 14, 15, but these people in Duality World, they don't see a child as a child. They in their mind, everybody's an adult, and they treat children like adults. So it's not a big deal for them to approach this girl and to get her to, sign on with the BS. And, I mean, tell her to get on a plane somewhere by herself. Tell the mom to stay home. Now she has a bodyguard now. So bring him, because he might be one of them too. So bring him, and come to this hotel. We have a nice suite that we're gonna talk to you. You're gonna, and just leave the mom at home. And that's probably what this girl is doing now, because they're saying that she is thinking about, they're trying to get her a TV or do other stuff, which is sounding like she done signed her name. But anyway, the CBS doesn't care about that. If I did a video on that, it's like no problem. But now that I've done a video about this woman and the elites and the man that owns her, and Phil not really addressing it, and I'm sure I'd be willing to bet that the people at CBS or Dr. Phil Show or whomever have received a lot of emails and letters asking them to either do a follow-up, who the person was, like none of that. And so now they're mad because the fact that they're sending me this email means that they sat down, watched the whole video, and then made a decision amongst themselves. So I'm imagining there's probably 3 or 4 Jewish people and the lawyers, the legal enforcement, sitting there going, no, we'll fight this nigga on this one. Who does he think he is? Because we already, me and CBS already have had issues in the past. Me exposing them, Super Collider, All-Seeing Eye, all this stuff. On top of the fact that I have seen at least one of their anchor people who I've talked about in the past, seeing her go to Brotherhood, Duality World members only club where I used to work. It wasn't where I used to work, but it was very close. It was on the same block of where I used to work. And I saw her, moseying down the street, going in that building. So I know that these people, and then I've revealed it, talked about it on my channel. So I know that they're not really thrilled about me. I also did a video on them with the basement, how they have this weird basement that it's like nobody even touches. This is what they say. Oh, it's unused. And it's bizarre that you're a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and you have all this space, and then you go down in the basement, and it's like, what the hell is this down here? Somewhere they can do rituals. So I mean, it just is what it is. So they were mad at me for that. Mad at me about Super Collider. Mad at me about color codes, because I've also exposed them with that. Mad at me about, talking about the anchor people. Talking about the anchor people going to, go get orders from the elites. The point is that me and CBS have had really a relationship, and now they're basically telling me this letter basically means, well, because these people are all about legal, money and lawyers and being Jewish and all this stuff. So they're basically like, oh, well, we'd love to know what you have to say. That's why we look forward to your response, meaning, let's begin. Do you want to take it there? And the thing is that, people have attacked me about my little product that I was doing and things like this, but that is one of the ways that I'm able to, protect myself against things like this. It would be great if I could tell CBS right now, guess what, CBS? You got some Jewish lawyers. Guess what? I have some Jewish lawyers too, and I'm gonna go get my Jewish lawyer. And it doesn't matter if I, it doesn't matter if I talk about, Khazarian mafia or anything like that. Because as long as my money is green, he's gonna take it. He's gonna represent me. Guess what? We can go to court with this, because I'm sure you would hate to have to explain to the New York Post or whomever how you're in court with the conspiracy theorists over a video over Dr. Phil show, with all this stuff. But unfortunately, they have more money than I do. They will always have more money than I do, unfortunately. And I can't fight them on this one. I cannot fight CBS on this issue. So they're going to win on this one, on this Dr. Phil thing, covering up sacrifice and human trafficking and all this other stuff, because they don't want to tell who the person was. I mean, whether or not it was true or not, there's a lot more to that story that they weren't saying, and he clearly refuses to say, because there's been a huge online, people want to know what's going on with this still. But as far as I'm concerned, CBS is now fighting me over this, and they want to bring me down. So, CBS, you could take your little legal enforcement, you could take your email, and you could take the video and shove it right up your Jewish ass. Because this, to me, you want to protect evilness, you want to protect wrongdoing, and it's pathetic. So, once again, I've lost even more respect for these people at CBS, All Seeing Eye, Super Collider Network, and in the future, I will continue to keep exposing their ass. Because this, to me, the fact they're going to send me a legal enforcement letter is, Anyway, so I know everybody's very excited about this Duality World video. You all like it a lot. People love the rabbit hole stuff. But, I mean, spending a lot of time doing that, it is depressing after a while. Just because you're just like, damn, I mean, these people, are just selling out for nothing. Just for nothing. What you're giving yourself to when you join this is, and then somebody has sent me an email about these people on social media. Some girl doing makeup, or she does makeup video. I don't know if she does makeup. I think she does makeup videos on YouTube. And the person who was emailing me told me that she had disappeared from social media for 6 months, and showed back up with this new product. And the thing is, checkerboard floor, two Masonic columns, the Q, all this symbolism for makeup. It's literally a makeup kit, and she has all this, Masonic. It's just shocking to me. And I'm like, you doing all this for makeup? And then people attack me on my product, and then I see something like this, and for me, it's like, oh, so is this what I have to do in order to sell my damn product? Is to do some, checkerboard, Masonic columns. It was really obnoxious. I've never even seen a product like that. I've never seen a product like that where it was so. It was shocking. Like, who's buying this? But apparently, people are people. The point being is that, I didn't do it. I didn't sign on with anybody to get my product done. And then to see people doing videos on me talking about what I'm doing, and then the next video that these people do, sitting up there crying, talking about why can't black people support each other? Why can't black-owned businesses support each other? It's just, people are just crazy. People are literally crazy. And I'm sitting there like, wow. So you can do a video about me talking about what I'm doing and how and the things that I need to do to redeem myself. Can you imagine? And then the next video is crying, actually crying, talking about why can't black people support black-owned businesses support each other. It's just like, this world is just like, I'm ready to just like beam me up Scotty up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never take my own life, but it's like, I'm just ready for this. Like, give me the bunker now. I'll just go buy a bunker now and just close it down, because these people are just out of control. How can black people start supporting each other? Well, I can give you some tips on that one. Okay. So anyway, I just kind of want to talk about the CBS video. These people now clearly believe that I'm a relevant person online. They're sending me, cease and desist orders through my email account. This is not the first time this happened. Like, right after the election, after Trump won, they also sent me a letter, because during this time, Melania, the wife, was suing all these people who had done, articles and things on her, and they actually sent me an email all the way from Eastern Europe, or wherever this woman is from, wherever they filmed that video of her, and they basically told me to take it down. They wanted me to they politely asked me to take the video down. And for the first time ever, YouTube had actually defended me, and YouTube said, well, they wanted us to pull the video, but we believe that you have fair use over this video, and so we're going to let it be. And I'm like, wow, YouTube, for the first time in the history of me ever being on YouTube, they wanted to defend me. They wanted to go to bat for me over, Donald Trump and his wife, which was interesting. Sorry, Melania, I'm not taking the video down. As far as I'm concerned, you are a high-level sex slave, and because the video was very bizarre to me. I mean, that video was almost 20, 30 years ago, and it almost eerily mirrors what's going on right now. You know, it was to me, coincidences don't happen, especially like that. She was groomed to be this person. I don't know if they groomed her to be first lady, but she was definitely being groomed to be some rich person's wife. So whether that was mind control or whatever, um, you know, that's why I put the video up there, so you know you could come to your own conclusions. Uh, so that's that. Anyway, Duality World Part 2 we're still working on. It should be up soon in the next few days or so. Um, you know, I don't want to give you too much at once. But I did just kind of want to talk about this CBS thing and what they're doing. So the video will be taken down. Unfortunately, I will have to delete the video. It's also the point of this too, because if I don't, I will get a copyright strike over my channel. They already have hit me. They already have taken the video, blocked it worldwide anyway. So they win on this one. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I feel like I've won a few points over them. You know, I definitely feel I have a few points. So I'd say at this point it's like Black Child like 3 or 4, CBS 1. So they've gotten this one. I'll give them this one. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to take down the video because people can't watch it anyway. And so CBS legal online enforcement, you all win this time, but I guarantee you it won't be a next time. Okay, just so you know. So having said that, I'm gonna leave it at that. Check out, of course, you know, I'm still trying to get this website thing done. So people who have been sending me stuff to do be a contributor, I'm really trying to keep up with everything, and I will try to get back to everybody within the week to try to set up more stuff, because I really need more articles on the site. And I need to, you know, it's a process. This thing is not easy to do, and it's not you just wake up, you could just do all of this stuff, because I'm doing everything by myself. You know, I don't have a team of people. I don't have handlers who are telling me what to do. I don't have a team of research people. I don't have any of that. It's just me, for now at least. So yeah, so that I think I'll wrap it up with that. Please support with the blankets, because you know I'm still trying to get rid of those. You know, and people are talking about how can you support a black-owned business. I'm giving you an avenue right now to support one. So on that note, I'll see you all on the next one.